What is going on, you guys? Josh and Haley back at the Goodwill bins. Last week was pretty successful here. We're gonna get here this week, see if we can find some more stuff to flip for a profit. So here, like pea pads.
Look at that, look.
Nice.
I don't want, you want a case?
You don't, oh, it's just a case? Yeah, I'll take it. Thank you. And then, look at that one. I think that's like a four-wheeler or something. Maybe tires, I don't know.
I feel like this is definitely leftovers, but we'll see if there's anything. Oh, there's a North Face. We've got some rips, but we will grab it for now. Is that a duty? Pretty. Coach. I knew it was something nice. It's pretty. Bagolini. Without the strap, but it's still good condition.
Got a couple of squishmallows over in this bin. I'd say a couple, actually, a good amount. It's a little bumblebee. We got a Grogu. Little cat with a Christmas sweater. This guy. Oh, that's those like little play place flooring tile things. Let's make sure. It's kind of heavy. Some books. Oh, Rich Dad Poor Dad. That's a good one. Total Money Makeover. My man Dave Ramsey. I'm not going to buy them, but you guys should definitely read both of those books. They are slightly controversial, like to each other. Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki says some things that are against what Dave Ramsey says, but overall, each book has some really, really good stuff. These ice skates. Got another Squishmallow. This really cool leather bag. It looks pretty old. Let's see if there's a brand. Chromalus Passion Leather? I don't know. It's definitely leather. It's got a little bit of the like tarnishing on the buttons, but the actual leather looks pretty good. And it's got the leather strap with it, shoulder strap. A couple of accessories. Over here, some like metallic women's belts. These aren't worth a ton, but we might throw them in our booth just to see if anybody wants to grab them. Got a whole bin of hats here, which could be good, could be bad. We'll look through it and see if there's anything worth grabbing. Look at this one. That vintage Gatorade. I mean, it's absolutely trash, but that is awesome. Vintage Gatorade. Man. With the lightning bolt on the back. Sport Specialties. Got another Clemson hat. These are the legacy hats. These are ones I use. It's pretty cool.
So you found the accessories. You find anything in here?
I got this little Adidas hat, Wyndham Championship. It's brand new with tags, but it's a size small, so I probably won't get that. Pinehurst hat here. It's got some sweat stains, but that might come out. We'll wash it.
Little mushroom toad plush. Definitely grabbing him. Opening this bag here, I'm seeing some Winnie the Pooh stuff. And they're like, almost look like, yeah, they're like glasses. Huh. Like a towel bar. Toilet paper holder. So interesting. Like actual like bathroom fixtures, but Disney. This is such a weird find. Look at this. I just found a whole like Winnie the Pooh style bathroom. Huh. And they're like all pieces.
Oh, like this is a sink.
That's this faucet. We've got the towel bar. We've got
We've got these.
which I'm not entirely sure what those would go to. Are those
I think these are the handles.
the handles?
Yeah.
We have the whole set. There's the toilet paper holder and then the robe.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Isn't that the weirdest thing?
It's the perfect item for somebody who wants a Winnie the Pooh themed bathroom.
I know, but it has to be a very specific buyer that wants it, you know? I should get them, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Is that Buc-ee's? This is Buc-ee's. Always have to grab the Buc-ee's.
Look through most of this. The only other thing I found was this little cat hat.
Cat hat.
Cat hat. Cat in the hat. Got a couple things here. This little wallet. It says Monday Genuine Leather. It's got really cool, like, I don't know, like patterns on there. It's in pretty good shape, except the checkbook area has a little bit of wear right there. But I think the outside is cool enough to get that. And then I got this blanket right here. I think it's like a picnic blanket maybe. It's not too big. It's got really interesting patterns on there, and the bottom has like this like rubberized stuff, kind of like the bottom of like bedroom slippers. I don't know. I'll grab it. I'm digging around in this bin for a minute. I've got a little Brave Disney Infinity thing. I don't think these are worth very much money, but they're also not costing much money, so I'm gonna get those. This little wooden bird. Thought he was kind of cool. Little plush from Frozen, a Hulk, Disney or Marvel Infinity thingy. This cool little wall thing for the booth, and this metal lizard. I think you hang him on the wall. Booth stuff. I'm not 100% sure what this bag is. The brand is Allen. It looks like maybe a shoe bag or something, but it feels high quality. Got a little strap here. This thing comes out. Maybe it's like I thought maybe it was a gun cleaning kit, but I don't know. It's got two little front pockets here. They're kind of hardcover on the front, so it makes it seem like you could put something relatively fragile in there. Either way, I'll get it. It's got little feet on the bottom. It's a pretty high quality bag. This bag's kind of interesting too. Little floral pattern. I think the straps are leather. The brand is Gitano, made in China. Make sure the zipper works. Yeah, nice little floral tote bag. Full stain on the bottom, but it's just like a canvas bag or something, so we should be able to wash it. We got this suitcase right here. It's like a blue, obviously it's faux, but like a blue reptile thing. I don't see a brand, but all of the zippers say JM, I think. Looks to be in really good shape. The handle works. Handle comes up and goes back down. It's got wheels on the bottom. It's like one of those bags that flight attendants use. All those zippers seem to check out. It's weird that I don't see a brand anywhere, but it feels high quality. And it's kind of a unique color and pattern, so I'll get that. This looks like a little leather bag right here. Mini Cat. Mini Cat looks like it might be for like a phone. It's definitely like an over-the-shoulder bag. Feels really nice, almost like sheepskin or something. Never heard of that brand, but we'll get it. Looks like somebody put this one back. The brand is Wicked. 100% cotton, size 1. It's like a vintage jacket or something, like a shirt. Really interesting. It's kind of got that Jamaican color, I guess. Well done. We are getting ready to check out here. Haley's got 3 plush for the plush bag. I think I've got 5 or 6 Squishmallows, I believe. I also found this little Tigger coffee mug. It's kind of cool. He's like kind of 3D, like coming out the side, and his butt is on the back. Disney store. Not worth a ton, maybe $10 or so.
It's a Disney day. With my bathroom stuff.
Yeah. Somebody put back a bunch of dinosaurs and stuff over here along with these, like, I forget what they're called, little, you know, the rubber guys. A little Batman. Really, it's filled with bats. They're just kind of like, the rubber kind of gets dirty after, you know. But I am gonna get this one. This one doesn't squeeze, but it's the Velociraptor from Jurassic World. Yeah. But you can, like, he's like stretchy, sort of. And he stays. And he doesn't feel dirty like the other ones do. This is all plush there.
$67.15.
Okay.
Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, man. You too. We have traveled to the other side of town to go to a regular Goodwill. We had to go to the post office today, and this one's kind of close to our post office. We'll see what we can find. We found like 2 Doonies in this location the last couple times.
We've had good luck. And the Costco, not Costco. I have Costco on the brain.
We might go to Costco today.
Cutco
The
knife.
Cutco knife in here, yeah. Unfortunately, I had to take the audio out of this part of the video because there was some dumb Harry Styles song playing in the background, and YouTube gave us a copyright strike. But Haley picked up these 2 plush. One of them is Joy from the Inside Out movie. That was like 50 cents. This Pikachu Squishmallow, there was some stains on the front and back, and Goodwill put like masking tape over the tag. I don't know why, and they marked it at $3.99, but they actually only ended up charging us 50 cents. So that's why we got that. This Michael Kors purse was pretty cool, but I think Haley ended up putting that back. There was like a small little scuff or rip or something on one of the corners, so we did not get that. But we did get the 2 plush for a total of $1. We're here in the bags. I don't think we have any more purses or anything, but they do have this Ozone 500 skateboards backpack. It's like a backpack that you can travel with your skateboard. I looked it up on eBay. There's like 2 or 3 currently listed for like $50 to $70, but none sold. So I don't know. I don't have Terra Peak to look back and see what's actually sold, but this will probably be like $5.75. There's no individual price on it, so I think it's still worth it. I'm gonna get at least maybe 40 for it. It's pretty cool. I was over here admiring the Goodwill glass section. I'm noticing that everything is at least $1.99. There's nothing cheaper than $1.99. We got a little Bubba Gump shrimp shot glass for $1.99. Even 2 empty bottles of Rayo's pasta jars for $1.99 each. I feel like you could get the jars with sauce in them for like $2 or $3. So that's interesting. But Haley found something very good. Look at that.
If you ever find these jackets, definite bolo.
Yeah, I mean that's probably like a $40 hat at least. Really, really good. So we found a couple nice things in today's video. I think the Goodwill bins portion was a little mediocre, nothing too crazy, but still some cool stuff that should do decently well enough to make that trip worth our time. I think the best find of the day was probably that Filson hat that Haley found at the regular Goodwill. I think we found a couple jackets, maybe like some flannel shirts. It's really popular up in like Alaska and like the northwest portion of the United States. We don't find too much of it down here, but it's definitely a bolo to be on the lookout for. So we have some eBay items going out. So I figured I'd show you guys that in today's video. I think it's 11 items total. Let's start with these Croc boots. If you guys remember, Haley found these at the Goodwill up the road here. This was part of our house budget. I think we paid like $16 for these, and I want to say they sold for like $70. Yeah, they sold for $69 plus shipping, so the buyer was all in $86.10. So I'll wait until the end of today's video to update you guys on the house budget, because we've also sold a couple things in our booth as well. So stay tuned for that, but these were part of the house flip budget. They took a while, maybe like 2 months to sell because we're spring and summer, not winter, but 16 into 70, pretty good flip. Be on the lookout for these Crocs. Almost forgot to tell you guys, but Haley and I are doing a big event with Whatnot this Friday. I think it's April 19th. It's called the Great Treasure Sale. It's like a whole day-long event from a bunch of different sellers in the estate sale and storage unit category. So it's starting with us at 10 a.m. Eastern time. We're going to be selling in the estate sale category pretty much everything we got in today's video, as well as some other cool things around the warehouse we've got sitting around here. We'll have several things in the buy it now section for like $10 and less. We'll do a ton of giveaways. So if you're available, that's a great time to check out the Whatnot app. If you haven't already, you can download the app in the description of the video down below. New users do get $10 off your first purchase, and it should be a really fun time. So definitely check it out. Again, 10 a.m. Eastern time, Friday, April 19th. Next up on eBay, if you guys remember, we got all those Cutco knives at the flea market like 3 or 4 videos ago. We sold 2 or 3 of them last week, and then over this past weekend, the rest of them have sold individually. We did like 1 listing with a quantity. I think we had 7 of the white ones and 2 of the black ones. The 2 black ones we sold together as a pair, and then the white ones we sold individually. And over the course of 3 days, they all sold for $30 each plus shipping. So we have, I don't know, there's one there, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and one of those was like a lot of 2s, and I bought 2 of them. So very good Cutco knives. So you guys remember we got 9 knives and a KitchenAid mixer at the flea market for $120. So just in the knives, I think we've made like $230. Whatever it says on the screen there is the total amount of profit we've made selling the knives. So that should be pretty good. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with the KitchenAid mixer yet. I can't find the exact comp on it. Maybe we'll auction it. I don't really like auctioning things on eBay because It takes 7 days, and usually the people that win don't pay, but maybe for this, that would be an appropriate method of selling it. The next eBay item going out is a set of golf clubs. We've had them listed for a while, maybe like 7 or 8 months. I think I originally just didn't price them correctly. We dropped the price to $254.15. I guess maybe that was a sale or something. That's such a weird price, but that's what they sold for. $254.15 plus shipping. The buyer was all in $298.54. I don't remember how much exactly we paid for them. We got them in a big bundle of golf clubs that we got for, I think, $1,000. So we've already made our money back on these. So these are pure profit, but these are the Callaway Big Bertha tungsten. It's a full set, like a, I don't know, like I guess a sand wedge through a 6-iron. So not too bad. Next up is a Betsy Johnson dress over here in the J bin. Every time we say it like a letter bin, people always ask why a Betsy Johnson dress is in the J bin. It's like, is it because it's Johnson? No, it's random. Whenever we list something on eBay, in the custom SKU field, we just literally look for the emptiest box and then put it in there, and whatever box we put it in, we just put that letter in the custom SKU field. It has nothing to do with the actual item. But Betsy Johnson dress, I'm pretty sure this was part of our $7,000 women's clothing haul that we got, I guess last year at some point, maybe like October of last year. This is pretty good. It sold for $35 plus shipping. The buyer was all in $45.06. And then the last eBay item of the day is something that's also part of our $20 house flip budget, and we actually got them at the same time as those Croc boots. If you guys remember, it was at the same Goodwill. It's a pair of Salomon hiking shoes. Fantastic condition. I mean, these things are just absolutely mint condition, 9.5 out of 10, and I think these sold for $70 as well. The Salomon Outback 500 GTX sold for $69 plus shipping. The buyer was all in $88.24. Again, this was also part of the house flip budget. So at the end of our last house budget episode, we left off with $393.92 in the budget. From the Crocs that we sold today, we made $61.68 after fees and shipping, and then the Salomon boots, we made $62.10 after fees and shipping, bringing us to $517.70. We also sold some things at our booth. I wish we took pictures of stuff so you guys could remember what they were, but the lemon canister, that was like that little, like the little white canister with like lemons all over it. We found it at the bins maybe 2 or 3 videos ago. That sold for $12, leaving us with $10.80 after fees. The white wooden candlestick, that was from a couple months ago, but that was also part of the house flip budget. That sold for $5, leaving us with $4.50 after fees. And then the brass pitcher, it was just like a little brass pitcher made in England. That sold for $10, leaving us with $9 after fees. So adding all of that brings us to $535.70. And then the $535.70 minus the money we spent today at the Goodwill bins and regular Goodwill brings us to this new amount in the budget. So on Friday's show, we'll sell everything from today's video, as well as anything else we have left over from the house flip budget that we haven't sold yet, which is a lot of stuff. I feel like this clock, we picked up this Montreux like mantle clock maybe 4 or 5 videos ago at the bins. I wanted to put batteries in it to see if it works before we sell it, so I'll try to get that ready for the show. Just a lot of stuff. I need to go back and like watch some of our older videos, see what's left. I'm seeing these like those haunted like ghost ceramic things, Spooky Town. Those were part of the house flip. The Limax. I was gonna put these on eBay, but maybe we'll put these on the show on Friday. Maybe everything we have left in the house budget just gets sold on Friday. That sounds like a good plan to me, because we obviously have a ton of stuff in here. But I think that'll do it for today's video. I'm gonna get some of this stuff boxed up, taken to the post office. We've got another Whatnot show to get shipped today. I did some Disney pins the other day. I got to blow off the driveway with all these little caterpillar looking things from oak trees, clogging up the drains over here. So a lot to do, but I really appreciate you guys hanging out with us today. You're the best, and we will catch you on the next one.